Welcome to the channel, Beginner's Paradigm. The news of Rahul Gandhi's disqualification has been taking both Indian media and international media on a roll. The opposition leader of the world's largest democracy has been disqualified from the parliament with immediate effect. What happened? What did Rahul Gandhi say? What does the court say? What are the underlying laws? Well, to begin with, let's get some brief overview of Rahul Gandhi's political career. He is the Gandhi of Congress party. He fought the last Lok Sabha elections from two constituencies, just in case. As expected, he lost Congress stronghold Amethi, but won from WAYANAD constituency, Kerala. Rahul Gandhi keeps crying about attack on Indian democracy, while his own party cannot look beyond a Gandhi. Talk about irony. Moving on, here's what Rahul Gandhi said, which led to his eventual disqualification from Lok Sabha. I quote, Nirav Modi, Lalit Modi, Narendra Modi. How come all the thieves have Modi as a common last name? He seems to be suggesting that if your last name is Modi, you ought to be a thief. The Surat court, where the sentence has been pronounced, cited that the accused, Rahul Gandhi in this instance, has taken the reference of the surname of current Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi to satisfy his political greed, and in the process insulted and defamed 13 crore people living in India having last name as Modi. Now let's try to understand what are the underlying laws behind his conviction and subsequent disqualification thereof. It is important to understand that he is convicted and sentenced under Article 102, Part 1, Subsection E, and disqualified from Lok Sabha under the Law of Representation of Peoples Act 1951. Now let's see both the laws in a bit of detail. Article 102 deals with the disqualification of MPs from either House of Parliament on various grounds, like office of profit or unsound mind, to name a few. In Rahul Gandhi's case, the point is, and I read, if he is so disqualified by or under any law made by Parliament. Now comes the law under which he has been disqualified, that is the Representation of Peoples Act 1951. So what is Representation of Peoples Act 1951? Well, it says it's an act of Parliament to provide for the conduct of elections of the House of Parliament and to the House or the House of Legislatures of each state, the qualification or disqualification of membership of those houses. Further, a person convicted of any offence and sentenced to imprisonment for not less than 2 years shall be disqualified from the date of such conviction and shall continue to be disqualified for a further period of 6 years after his release. Previously, a senior Samajwadi leader, Azam Khan, as well as his son, lost his UP Assembly membership in October 2022 after he was convicted in hate speech case and other such cases. Now the important question is, what's next for Rahul Gandhi? Well, Rahul Gandhi could be barred from contesting elections if higher court does not stay his conviction or reduce his prison time. His disqualification can also be overturned and his position as lawmaker can be reinstated if the higher court suspends the conviction or commutes the sentence. So the matter is in the hands of Supreme Court now completely. Another very foundational question arises out of all this. Is it an attack on Indian democracy? Ironically, just a few days earlier, Rahul Gandhi in UK has been claiming that the democracy in India is under attack. And now he has been disqualified from Parliament. Well, to look at it without prejudice and emotion, he has been convicted and therefore disqualified well in accordance with laws of the Indian Constitution. It is no hidden fact that Congress, in its desperation to defeat BJP, has been critical and downright disrespectful about Prime Minister on a personal level. Use of unparliamentary language to attack the Prime Minister on a personal level has been made a regular occurrence. Despite of all this, global media, who's already critical of India under Modi, will portray this as a sign of dictatorship. The image of Indian democracy is for sure going to get a beating. But that should not really bother India. At the same time, it should ask its diplomats abroad to not shy away from answering and explaining the laws behind the action, if need be. Well, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for being with us. Stay tuned and please like and subscribe to the channel Beginner's Paradise. Thank you very much.